Paisley Ryder, what's up with you? Drew, what's up with you? My boy Funny Man Lambo, what's up with you? Alfonso, Bob, hey Bob, send 100 stars. Let me know a song for me, please. I just need to make sure it's working because Facebook was tripping on me a couple minutes ago. Steve Morkowitz, what's up? I probably chewed up your name right now. Lee Harrison, what's up with you? Hello, West Coast from Detroit. Appreciate you, Steve. All right, let's see what we got on YouTube. Appreciate you, LC, man. You a real one. Appreciate you for hitting that stars. Let me know it's working. Thank you. All right, now we can go. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's haters out there, though. It's haters out there. What's up, Craig? What's up, Steve? What's up, Lee? What's up, David? Daniel, Quintanera. What's up, Daniel? Appreciate you. What's up, Craig? Yep, we back, and we about to get on to this. Hey, I'm about to do this SS real quick. I'm gonna go through it very, very quickly, and then after I go through it, we're gonna get on to the content, man. We're gonna get straight into the content. So let's go. What's up, Craig? What's up, LC? What's up, Steve? What's up, Lee Harrison? I appreciate you for tapping. Who else we got up in here? Daniel. What's up, Daniel? Alfonso, Funny Man, and Lintu. What's up with you? And Bob Heck, Ross Dean. I see you, Ross Dean. True Bone. What's up with you, True Bone? Bob Heck. Appreciate you, Bob, for being a real one. Appreciate everybody that's hitting that start. Appreciate you, sir. It's working. Appreciate you, Alex. Appreciate you. Michael Schwartz. I know he'd say who cut somebody. I'm like, yeah, I don't know who you're talking about on that one. But yo, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, that little interruption kind of threw me off a little bit, but we fighting to get back. We fighting to get back on track. You know what I'm saying? We fighting to get back on track. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So Cowboys versus Giants. First look. What's up with you, James? What's with your NFZs? What's up with you, my boy? What's up with you, little baby? Appreciate you, my boy. Let's get into it. Also, top star giver today is going home with a Micah Parsons wearable jersey. So make sure you guys hit that star button. Top star giver is going home with a Micah Parsons wearable jersey. So make sure you guys hit that star button. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. So the New York Football Giants are currently 2-0. They're currently 2-0 right now. They beat the Titans and they beat not the Cleveland Browns. They beat the Carolina Panthers, led by Baker Mayfield. And currently they sitting at 2-0. You know what I'm saying? But as you kind of look at some of these stats and kind of the things that they're going through, you know what I'm saying? You know, I think there's some opportunity for the Cowboys to still win this game. You know what I'm saying? And I also think that the Dallas Cowboys have a good history versus this organization, you know, being 9-1 in the last 10 games versus the New York Giants. But I will say this is kind of a new New York Giants. They got a new heck. They're led by more of a new regime. What's up with you, Daryl Watkins? Appreciate you, my boy. And they are also led with the mentality that they want to run the damn ball. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to run the damn ball. And, you know, I can't really call them a fluke real quick. Hold up. My boy Ted says, I don't like how we played our hand on Gallup coming back. Stupid, like always cutting Houston early. And then McCarthy talking about it is his McCarthy talking about it in his presser. Ted, did they say that Michael Gallup was for sure playing on Monday? Let me know that. Because I haven't heard that I didn't heard him say he said it was for sure. Let me know that in the comment box. I don't remember. I don't remember if he imply that. I don't know if he implied that. You know what I'm saying? This dude weak our defense. Yeah, I don't know. I just think they kind of hinted it. But listen to me, you guys. The Dallas Cowboys didn't cut Dennis Houston to bring Michael Gallup on the roster because Michael Gallup was already on the roster. You guys remember, we never put Michael Gallup on. We never put him on the IR. So Michael Gallup has actually been on the active roster. If you go look at the roster right now, Michael Gallup's on there right now. You know what I'm saying? Just because someone's getting ramped up doesn't mean that he's going to play. Ramped up simply means that he's going to now start doing regular stuff that regular NFL players do. But if you want him to be Michael Gallup's not a regular NFL player. So it's not just about him ramping up You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's necessarily about him ramping up, but ramping up. I think what he's saying is he's going to start doing regular stuff that regular NFL players do, because Michael Gallup's not doing any of that right now. Right now, Michael Gallup is on the sidelines on bans. You know what I'm saying? So then there still has to be a time of him getting himself 100% in shape and getting himself acclimated with the team. And I don't think that necessarily happens in like a day, in like 5 days. Like you don't cut Dennis Houston to bring Michael Gallup on the roster. Michael Gallup's already on the roster. You know what I'm saying? I think they cut Dennis Houston for Jalen Tolbert. So because Jalen Tolbert was not on the roster. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't believe they cut him for that. Like I can almost guarantee they didn't, because Michael Gallup was already on the roster. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't think that was a Michael Gallup play. I think that was a Dennis Houston play. Not a Dennis Houston to get, because Jalen Tolbert, in order for Jalen Tolbert to come onto the active roster, somebody had to be released. And if you didn't want to keep all those receivers, then you release a receiver and you just bring in Jalen Tolbert. So I think that's more about getting Jalen Tolbert on the roster than it is about getting Michael Gallup. Because like I said, Michael Gallup's already on the roster. So that there would be no need for that. All right. Let's talk about it though, real quick. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this team we about to play on us on Monday night. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I hate playing on Monday Night Football. I hate playing on Monday Night Football because it just seems like so far away. You gotta watch all these bum ass teams. Shout out to my boy giving SFDC, SF, SCDC FC a shout out. Shout out, my boy. Appreciate you. Sorry about that. I think when I look at these quarterbacks, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really see a huge difference between Cooper Rush and Daniel Jones. Just keep it real with you. I don't see a huge difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? I don't I don't I don't I don't see a difference between Cooper Rush and Daniel Jones. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Daniel Jones is not the difference between them winning right now, because my guy has completed 22 and 17 passes in two different games. They never said Gallup was playing. You guys gotta listen. You guys gotta actually listen. They never said Gallup was playing. What they said is that Gallup was getting ramped up. They never said he was playing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can, Paul. If you want to get your own run the damn ball hat, they're $25. Let me put my cash up in the comment box. I got you right now. There you go. Don't forget, get your run the damn ball hat. I'm not trusting you, Monet. I don't even know you. What are you talking about? Trust you. I wouldn't. Come on, bro. Why would I trust you? What film have you put out? What content have you put out? Come on, man. No, I'm not trusting you. I'm trusting the facts and everything that goes around it. How my question is this: how does Michael Gallup play in his first week of practice and Jason Peters is not playing? You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Like, I'm just curious. How does that like wouldn't y'all be interested in that? How does Jason Peters been practicing for 2 weeks and has not played? And he was not injured. He played 15 games last year. Trying to get a hat, hit my Cash App. Send me your address and I got you. Nah, I'm not gonna trust. No, we're not gonna trust. We're not gonna trust. We're not gonna trust anything. We're gonna talk about this and make common sense. Common sense says he's not playing on Sunday, on Monday. That's what common sense says. Can the Cowboys dress him out? They might dress him out, but it would be dumb to dress him out if he's not going to play. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Why would you want to play Michael Gallup right now after a week of practice and Jalen Tolbert is still sitting on the bench? Like, I'm just curious. I'm curious on that. Why would you take the risk of putting someone out there their first week already being shown that they're coming back early? And I'm gonna ask you guys a question. And actually, I'm not gonna ask you that question because you're not gonna answer the question correctly. So no, I'm not even gonna answer. It behooves the Dallas Cowboys. He said it behooves the Dallas Cowboys. It behooves the Cowboys to bring Jalen Tolbert back. Like it behooves the Dallas Cowboys to be trying to get Jalen Tolbert on this field because he's 100% healthy. He's already been practicing. Like, you know what I'm saying? That makes way more sense. All right, now let's get back on these quarterbacks. Cooper Rush and Daniel Jones. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't see a large difference between these quarterbacks. I don't see a lot of big difference. Daniel Jones in his first game, he was 17 of 21, 118 yards and 2 touchdowns. I think that's the huge difference right there is the 2 touchdowns. Daniel Jones has 3 passing touchdowns right now. That's more than any quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, Dak didn't throw a touchdown, and Cooper Rush threw what? He threw 1 last week. So, I think that's probably the biggest difference. But, man, he's completed 17 passes in one and 22 passes in another one. But I'm going to tell you this right now. They are 100% leaning on the run. Saquon Barkley in his first game, he had 18 carries, 164 yards. He averaged 9.1 yards per carry and 1 touchdown. Obviously, he was not going to be able to, keep not necessarily keep that momentum, but 9.1 yards per carry is a lot. Next week, he had 17 carries for, the next week, Saquon Barkley had 21 carries for 72 yards and no touchdown. So I think Saquon Barkley, I definitely would say Paul, I'm live, brother. I'm live. Yo, guys, listen to me. If you send anything, I'm live. After I'm live, I got you, but I can't do orders and stuff in the middle of a show. You know what I'm saying? So just send it. Once the show's over, I got you. If it said it went through, it went through. You know what I'm saying? If your Cash App says it sent, y'all know it sent. All right, don't you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to create nothing to worry about. Let's not worry about nothing we ain't got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? But there's no real difference, man. There's no real difference between Daniel Jones and Cooper Rush play. There ain't no difference. No difference. They're basically the same quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, I'm going to be honest with you. People are going to say Daniel Jones is a little bit mobile. Yeah, he's a little bit mobile. He's a little bit more mobile, but he's also playing against the Dallas Cowboy defense. So unfortunately, that mobility gets stripped down a little bit because our defense is very fast. If anything, our defense is extremely fast. They're big. They're faster than their size is. I put it to you like that. They are bigger. They like our defense is faster than we're known for our speed versus our size. That's why when teams run the ball on us, what happens? We have an issue with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm the New York Football Giants, they're gonna try to run the damn ball on us. And to be honest with you, man, this is what I feel about it. Saquon Barkley is the type of running back, man, but you got to have containment. Like, you got to have containment because he's the type of guy that is going to hit that one side and he's definitely going to bounce it the other way or go left, go right. So you definitely got to, you have to keep containment around him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I would never, spy on no running back. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you, Saquon Barkley, all of his big runs, especially the big runs from this year, all his big runs have been after his first contact. What does that mean? That means people have actually hit him. People have actually gotten a hand on him. But for whatever reason, that dude is able to wiggle his way out and get loose. And to be honest with you, the Cowboys just really have to focus on having a team approach when it comes to tackling Saquon Barkley. And where I'm from, we call it gangbang tackling. You know what I'm saying? One dude hit you, another 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 dude hit you. That's what we believe in. You know what I'm saying? And and when this guy takes off, you're going to have to put a lick on him. Like, you're going to have to put a lick on him. Hey, you guys, we're at 1,300 stars. We're at 1,300 stars right now, trying to get to our first 2,000. He says, this is the week we really need to do well against the run. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? This is the week that we need to. And I'm going to tell you guys this right now. The Giants' offensive line is low-key improved, man. It's low-key improved. Because for the most part, they've been protecting Daniel Jones. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. This offense might be the reason why the Giants don't bring Daniel Jones back next year. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Daniel Jones and Kenny Galladay, what's that boy name? Galladay. Them two dudes right now Them two dudes right now are literally probably holding this Giants offense back because freaking Daniel Jones is an average quarterback. Like, he's an average quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And with that, if I'm the Giants right now, I'm looking at myself and I'm definitely telling myself, bruh, if we would have had a little bit better quarterback with the team that we're able to have right now, I know the Giants will feel a lot confident in themselves. You know what I'm saying? But listen to this though. Right now, Daniel Jones, he's averaging 364 a game. Actually, he didn't. He had 364. Saquon Barkley right now has 39 rushes for 6.1, averaging 6.1 yards a carry right now. That is monstrous. That is monstrous. Has one touchdown. Their leading reception getter right now is a guy by the name of Richie James. Richie James has 10 catches right now for 110 yards, and he is averaging 11 yards per carry. Now, a catch. Now, the Dallas Cowboys leading receiver going into this game is Noah Brown, who has 10 catches, and he's averaging 15.9 yards per catch. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel Elliott, Dallas Cowboy running back, has 25 rushing attempts right now. He's averaging 4.2 yards per carry on 105 yards. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you this right now, just like my boy Nick, like my boy Tommy said, or actually whoever said it in the comment box, the team that cannot run is probably gonna be the team that loses this game. It's probably gonna be the team that wins this game. Wide receiving core, I'm gonna be honest with you, the Giants have a better wide receiving core than we do. You know what I'm saying? Between, they have that boy, Kadarius Toney, who had 189 yards on the Dallas Cowboys last year. He said, "You're more nervous than the players. You scared? LOL. Just K. We gonna beat them." Listen, Manette, you don't play the Cowboys. I don't me being scared or listen. I don't be scared. I just have a respect factor for these teams. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it don't matter if I'm scared because I'm not playing. As long as the player's not scared. You feel me? But yo, let's go. Cooper Rush, 299 yards. He 87% quarterback rating. Daniel Jones right now, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. You know what I'm saying? Their leading receiver right now is, I'm going to tell you, their leading receiver right now is a Richie James. But guess who their number 2 receiver is? Guess who the Giants' number 2 receiver is? Guess. Saquon Barkley. Guess who their number 1 rusher is? Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley right now has 8 catches for 105 yards and 1 touchdown. You know what I'm saying? He has 8 catches, 105 yards. Now, listen to this. Listen to this. 2 catches, negative 7 yards. Guess who that is? Guess who that is? That's Zeke, bro. I don't know what the hell we're doing with our offense, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know what we're doing with our offense, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell we're doing with our offense. Listen to this comparison. Saquon Barkley has 39 rushing attempts. Zeke has 25. Saquon Barkley has 9 catches. Not 10. He has 9 catches. Zeke has 2. Like, man, they are ridiculously getting their best players involved in every aspect of the game. Every aspect. I'm going to tell you, Kenny Galladay, $21 million wide receiver. That dude has 2 catches for 22 yards. 2 catches for 22 yards. Y'all talking about somebody robbing somebody. Kenny Galladay, 2 catches for 22 yards on the entire season. That was supposed to be their Amari Cooper. Now think about this. There are teams out here that are paying guys more than Amari Cooper and ain't getting nothing near what we got from Amari Cooper, who also had 100 yards this last week. You know what I'm saying? Rushing yards, also Daniel Jones, 16 attempts, 46 yards. Let me tell you something funny. Daniel Jones has more rushing attempts than Tony Pollard does. Think about that. Daniel Jones has 16 rushing attempts for 46 yards. Tony Pollard, 15 rushing attempts for 51. Like, bro, our offense is all over the place. Who cares? We care. We care. We care. We care. Hell, you mean? I absolutely hate fans that when the Cowboys do dumb stuff and then you remind the Cowboys of the bad mistakes. Oh, who cares? Motherfucker, we care. The hell out of here. You see how bad our wide receiver core is playing? We care. That's y'all be the reason why the Cowboys keep on making dumb decisions, because as soon as they make a dumb decision, y'all don't care about it no more. Like, it's not affecting us anymore. You know what I'm saying? Jack, Dak, Rob, Jerry Jones, man, get blocked. Goodbye. Not doing that. Not even doing that. Like, not even doing that. Not even doing that. Take your Dak hate somewhere else. Goodbye. He ain't even playing. Um, let's get back on this. Their top rusher, Saquon Barkley. Second top rusher, Daniel Jones, bruh. Daniel Jones, top rusher. So, yes, they have a quarterback that is going to move the pocket. And more importantly, man, they're going to run the freaking ball by any means. Like, whether it's Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley, and they will also put that boy Matt Breida back there. They're going to run the freaking football. So I'm going to tell you this right now. This is going to be a week where you're going to need someone to play linebacker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, you're gonna need someone. This might be the week that you want to activate. Like Gilliford should play more, and you might even want to get Cox out there because, bruh, you're going to need linebackers to play linebacker this week. Like Mike is gonna get his, but I don't want Micah Parsons tackling the quarterback. You know, on the defensive side of the ball. I want him tackling the quarterback on the other side of the ball. Why? So it's considered a sack. Yeah, I do. I have an opinion. I do block people for saying stupid stuff about my quarterback. Absolutely. I'm that guy. I'm that dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially when he's not playing. Absolutely, I do. Go tell run and go tell the internet. Go tell them all. Yes, I'm that guy, and I will not miss you. Um, Cooper Rush, comparatively, man, if you're comparing these quarterbacks, Cooper Rush to Daniel Jones, brother, the same dude. They're the same dude. He said, wow. They're the same guy. Same guy. I don't really like, listen to me. The threat in this game is going to be on the ground. The Cowboys have two way better quarterbacks than Daniel Jones. Finally, you get a break. Look, I'm going to keep it real with you. Finally, they get a break. But I will tell this, where they don't have in Daniel Jones, they have in a coach. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I like their head coach. Week 1, their head coach went for it. And I'm going to tell you this right here. It almost like it calloused this team together. Oh, what's up with you, Big Tone? Hell yeah, I block people for saying stupid stuff about my quarterback. He ain't even playing. Absolutely. Absolutely, I block folks for that. Like, I'm going to tell you this right now. Like, listen to me. Anybody who puts playoff games or whole games on a quarterback, that's ridiculous. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, Dak gave up 176 yards on the running game. Like, that was Dak's fault versus the Rams. That 264, that was Dak's fault. That's what I'm saying. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that here. We're not just going to flat out just blame the quarterback for everything. And then guess what? Are y'all blaming Cooper Rush for the win? I don't see nobody on the internet hailing Cooper Rush for single-handedly beating the Cincinnati Bengals. But Dak went losing it. Dak single-handedly lost to the Bucs, though. Single-handedly. You know what I'm saying? That's where the block button comes in, because I don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? He says, what is he supposed to come back as? He says Vander has been, I don't know about that. Let's go. Let's finish talking about this offense. Let's finish talking about this offense. Kadarius Toney, man, I'm gonna tell you this right now. He is the receiver that scares me the most. Out of all these receivers on this team, him and Sterling Shepard are the receivers that scare me the most because those are the type of receivers that Diggs does not play well against. Those guys that can get lost in coverage, lost in space, bruh, he does not, they do not fare well against those guys. You know what I'm saying? And so realistic, I mean, and to be honest with you, that's why that boy was able to have such a good game versus us, Kadarius Toney. Like he would have went for two, bro. He had 187 yards at third quarter. Like these wide receivers that just don't run straight and run down the field and be shifty, these are the guys that my corners have problems with. You know what I'm saying? These Anthony Brown, like, not Anthony Brown, these Antonio Brown like guys that be. And Kadarius Toney is not Antonio Brown, but his game is like Antonio Brown. Like Tadoni is. You know what I'm saying? Kadarius Toney hasn't been playing much this season. I know, but it's only 2 games. They're ramping him up, remember? Kadarius Toney is basically doing the same thing that they're doing Michael Gallup. But I would think that he's going to get more this week. I would expect them to get more this week. Like what the Giants are doing with Kenny Galladay and Kadarius Toney is what I would expect for the Dallas Cowboys to do with Michael Gallup. They are slowly flowing them into the offense. You know what I'm saying? Well, Toney hasn't played more than 25 snaps in either game, so I don't know how much he sees the field. Well, 25 snaps is still way more than my run. Like, think about this. Tony Pollard sees about that same amount, so that's just real. So 25 snaps is a lot of snaps. That's still a lot of snaps. That's 25 different opportunities for a guy that, and I'm going to tell you this right now, if you're Kadarius Toney and you know you went for 187 yards versus this team, why would you not want to play this team? I'm just being real with you. Like, I'm just being real with you. My boys, y'all say I know you guys don't ever worry about the Giants or anybody. You guys never worry and you're never scared. I know. We weren't worried about the Buccaneers, and we were not scared about the Buccaneers either, though. And we saw the results. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have being scared, and that's not a requirement in football. You know what I'm saying? Like listen to me, you're never scared in football because you know you're not going to get killed. Like nobody's dying on football fields. No matter how hard you get hit, you're not going to die on a football field. You might get knocked out. And yes, I've heard of people getting hit and dying on a football field. I've heard of it. You know what I'm saying? But, being afraid is not a requirement. You know what I'm saying? It's not a requirement. People always say, I'm not afraid of the Giants. You don't got to be. I was not afraid of the Buccaneers either. You know what I'm saying? Toney needs more touches, more play design for him. This is what I will say. This is what I say. The Giants defense is low-key playing good, bro. They're low-key playing really good. They did a really good job on Derrick Henry, keeping him up under 100 yards. And I'm going to tell you this right now. When Derrick Henry does not rush for 100 yards, the Titans don't win. You know what I'm saying? The Titans don't win. And they were able to hold that young man, keep that young man under 100 yards. So their defense, and then think about this. Look at this score. Look at the scoring, bro. Go look at the scores. 21-17. No, the first game was 21-20. The second game was 19-16. That lets you know that their defense is only giving up 20 points a game right now, where our defense is giving up 18. Like, think about that. So I'm not saying that their defense is as good as ours, but I will say this. Our defense is only giving up 18. Their defense is giving up 20. It's a 2-point defense. You know what I'm saying? How many did the Cowboys beat the Giants in the playoffs? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't know if that matters. I mean, that's the Cowboys are 9-1 versus the Giants, but it doesn't mean anything this week because the Giants are 2-0. Cowboys are 3.5-point underdog to the Giants. Yeah, exactly. Life is crazy in 2022, right? Hey, you guys. Hey, don't forget, Top Star Givers going home with a Micah Parsons jersey. So make sure you guys hit that star button. We're at 2,100 stars. Can we get to 4,000 stars? We're literally 1,900 stars away. We need 1,900 stars to get to 4,000 stars. Let's go. Also, we have 72 shares. We have 72 shares. I need every single person that is watching the content right now to go in and hit that share button. Hit that share button right now. Help your boy get over 100 shares, man. Help your boy get over 100 shares. And then let me turn on these. I forgot to change all this. Boop. 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 Let's go. All right, we up. We go. We go. What's up, Bob? He says it's going down. Vegas saying bet on the Cowboys 2.5. Listen to me. I took the Cowboys. I put $400 on the Cowboys this week and won 1,600. So whenever Vegas bets against the Cowboys, I'm putting my money on it. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. I'm always gonna put money on the Cowboys, especially when Vegas is betting against us. Give it to me. Cowboys always seem to show out, bro. I don't know why that is. Like, bro, I just knew we were gonna. I knew we were gonna beat. I knew we were gonna win Cincinnati. Like, I knew we were gonna beat that team. Like, Cincinnati. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Giants are a better team than the Cincinnati Bengals, but the Cincinnati Bengals have a better quarterback. And this defense, this offense, this Bengals, this Giants defense doesn't have the big chase out there to kind of scare you to make you respect it. They don't really have anything to respect it. Everything that's going to happen with this Giants team is going to be right here in front of us. There ain't going to be nothing that's going to be going over our head. You know what I'm saying? There's never, in this game, there's not going to be too much stuff going over our head. Everything is going to be set up right in front of us, and then guys are going to make plays. Like hooks, slings, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Money's better quarterback and better receivers. No, they don't have a better quarterback. I believe I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe Daniel Jones is just as good as Cooper Rush. And this is the thing I believe about Daniel Jones. I actually think that Daniel Jones actually holds their offense back. I think they would actually be better if they had a better quarterback. Like, I think the Giants would be a better team if they had a better quarterback. Boop, 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 boop. Bruh, they gonna run the ball on us. That's the advantage they see on film. Yeah, that's what I said. I said it a couple minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, it says they're going. It says let's read some comments. 25 snaps a game. Either I don't know how much he sees on the field. It says nobody is hating on Dak. The problem is he's getting paid to be elite and not consistent. He was inconsistent one game, bruh. He's only played a half a game, bruh. Like he's played a half of a game. You guys understand you guys are judging Dak off of a half of a game. Off of a half a game. No, Jalen Smith is not playing this week. Are you talking about, Joe, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Think about this. The Bengals have a better quarterback, better receivers. They didn't have a better offensive line. Offensive line, we got on that ass. Now we're actually playing a worse quarterback. Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback we've seen all year. And so it's like for me, I definitely feel that Micah Parsons is going to be able to get some sacks. What's up with you, Barry Wright? Appreciate you. But yes, they are going to run the ball. Saquon Barkley has 39 attempts already. That's averaging 19 carries a game. I mean, that's ridiculous. Appreciate you, my boy, with the 1,000 stars. My boy said, I like that Brown kid. They idiots if they think Judge and Dak like that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, Dak played a half a game, bro. A half of a game. And got hurt in the first game that he's played since September. Think about this. I'm gonna give you guys all the excuses that Dak can use on why he played bad. One, he hasn't played since the 49er game, which was what? January 7th? What else? Like, no preseason, no Gallup, no Cooper. Cowboys didn't run the ball. No Amari Cooper. Bad play calling. You had 2 trick plays. You had 2 trick plays within 3 minutes of the first half. Dak threw 37 touchdowns last year that broke the Dallas Cowboy single season record. He didn't play bad last year and won 12 games. Like, what is you talking about? Dak holds every Dallas Cowboy passing and touchdown record right now, except for career. No Cedric Wilson. And guess what? When they put Aaron Rodgers under the same circumstances, he lost his first game too. He did. That's just being real. He lost his first game too. Like, think about that. Aaron Rodgers was under these same circumstances, and guess what? He lost his first game too. Only difference between Aaron Rodgers is he didn't get hurt. Like, that's just real, bro. These are not excuses. These are legitimate things. And think about this. Despite having all this stuff, the Dallas Cowboys still didn't let that boy play in preseason. Also, no Tyron Smith, no Collins, brand new offensive line. Got sacked 2.5 times. Like, where is the, oh yeah, I can see how that could happen. Like, Aaron Rodgers couldn't even play through all this. And he lost. So it's like, bro, are you serious? Are we serious? Let it go, man. Like, listen, I would rather you guys just flat out just admit you don't like Dak. It's all good, man. You don't make excuses? Okay, what in the hell is Joe Burrow's excuse? What in the hell was Matt? What is his excuse? What's Aaron Rodgers' excuse? What's his excuse? What was Russell Wilson's excuse last year? Question. What was their excuse last year? What was Matthew Stafford's excuse when he was the highest paid quarterback in football for the Detroit Lions? What was his excuse? Winning 3 games a year. What were those excuses? What's Carson Wentz's excuse? What's Matt Ryan's excuse? Like, what is the excuses? I'm going to tell you. I ain't going to say it because I don't want to go there today. I'm going to keep it. I don't want to go there today. I'm going to go there today. I'm going to go there. I'm not going to go there today. I'm not even going to go there today. We gotta focus on these Giants, man. I cannot devote all you guys' time to the fans that just flat out don't like Dak. Who's talking about a quarterback who ain't even playing? Listen to me. I'm gonna show you how big someone's IQ is on a week that a guy's not even playing. That is the only conversation they can talk about. Okay, K Kiko, we feel it. You don't like Dak. Can we talk about something else now? How many years are we giving Dak to succeed as long as Jerry Jones gives him? How many years did they give Aaron? I mean, like I'm a question. Like, what kind of even question is that? Like, what kind of question is that? What kind of question? How many years are we giving Dak to succeed? So is it only Dak's job to win a Super Bowl? Or is that not a question you're supposed to ask to the organization? I'm just curious. I want to know what kind of question, who has the audacity to put that type of on one person? It is Dak's sole responsibility to break 30 years of us not going to a Super Bowl. That falls on one guy from Mississippi State. It took Ben Roethlisberger. How long it take these other dudes? How long did Matthew Stafford stay in the league until he got his first? Question. How long was he in the league? Like I'm just mediocrity. So 37 touchdowns. 37 touchdowns is mediocrity. 37 touchdowns is mediocrity. Let's go look at Dak's stats from last year. Let's look at this real quick. Let's just type in QB ranking. Let's just look at what Dak did versus the 25 quarterbacks last year. Let's go look what Dak did. We're just gonna rank him versus the top quarterbacks last year. Okay. So Dak Prescott last year. Actually, let's look at stats. Because y'all know I don't like PFF. On PFF, they got him ranked as the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, eighth best quarterback in all of football. I'm just being honest with you guys, and I don't even like PFF, and they got him ranked as eighth best. I don't like PFF. Y'all know I don't even like them, so I'm not even gonna use their ranking because I don't even like them. So Dak Prescott got played by Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay, let's see. Cowboys. Cowboys. No, he didn't get outplayed. What happened is Jimmy Garoppolo won. Let's see. Let's see. And you know what's funny? The top quarter, my boy said that's actually funny too, because the top quarterbacks don't have Kellen Moore as their offensive coordinator either. That's also a fact too. You know what I'm saying? That's something you also got to admit too. Let's look at I just want to look at this real quick, then we're gonna jump back on where we was at. Since I have intelligent people that I feel are intelligent saying stupid stuff, I gotta do this. Okay, so Dak got outplayed by Jimmy G. Jimmy G, Action Pal. I'm gonna ask you to because you're a very intelligent man, Action Pal. So I'm gonna ask you this question right here, and then we should never have this discussion again. Dak, you asked me who got outplayed. One guy went 16 of 25 and threw one interception. That interception also came with 2 minutes left on the clock. Then you have another guy. I'm gonna also tell you this: Jimmy G was sacked 0 times. He was sacked 0 times, y'all. We did not sack Jimmy G one time in the playoff game, not once. And he still played like ass. All right, boop. There goes Jimmy G. That's Jimmy G, right? I mean, that's Jimmy G in the playoff. He had 16 completions. He completed 16 of his passes. Dak Prescott threw 23 passes, had he went 23 for 43, had 254 yards, had one touchdown. He did throw the interception, but he also got dropped 5 times. He got dropped 5 times. We gave up 5 sacks in that game. Let's go ahead and drop that in the comment box. I'm curious, where do you see outplayed at? Where do you see outplayed at? Where did you see outplayed? Burgess, I don't give a damn. So is it Burgess, Stacy? Is it Dak's fault that wide receivers don't catch passes? Like y'all get off. Would y'all like? I swear for God, man. He says, "Oh, that's not a good number, West Coast. Do you understand? 20 passes dropped. So is that Dak's fault? So now you're assuming that all those passes was on Dak. We also had 14 penalties in that game too. Like, knock it off, bruh. Like, y'all got to get off the gas, bruh. 20 incompletions. Yeah, I see that. 20. So are you saying, so is that on Dak? He won. Okay. Okay. So if that's the case, then Cooper Rush is a better quarterback than Joe Burrows. Using that same math. Hey, you guys, Cooper Rush is a better quarterback than Joe Burrows because he won. Let's get back on subject. Can we talk? Thank you, Justin. Appreciate you. Thank you, Justin. Can we get back on the Giants? Let's go. So the New York Giants, Cowboys, man. Number one thing I think the Cowboys are gonna have to do in this game is this, man. They're gonna have to stop this run. Stop the run, make Daniel Jones throw the ball. Like stop the run and make Jimmy G throw the ball. Not make Daniel Jones throw the ball. Like make him throw the ball. Because if you make him throw the ball, turnovers are gonna happen. That's when the Cowboys are at their best, is when we're getting turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Make this Giants team. We have to focus on stopping the run. We stop the run this week. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You stop the run this week. This is gonna be and I also want to tell you this right here. Take the under on this. The under is like 38 though. Vegas, this is probably gonna be your last week of taking the unders because eventually they're gonna drop it to like 33 or something. That's way too damn low. You know what I'm saying? You listen to me. Slap yourself if you say Dak needs to be consistent. He currently, right now, completion rate is 5th in NFL history. Slap yourself. Why don't you be consistent in your football knowledge? The Dallas Cowboys, Dak is good enough. They need to fix everything around him. How about you get some consistently good receivers around him? Stop changing his receiving core every single year. Like, come on, bruh. How many sacks will Dallas have? I don't really talking about the defense right now, but I'm going to tell you this right now. The Cowboys defense needs to continue to train at their own right now, getting to the quarterback. I'm not really tripping on – I'm not a big sack counter. What I'm more about is sacks on key plays. Like, that's what we need. We need sacks on key plays. Like third downs. You know what I'm saying? Them third downs that get turned into first downs, that's when we have to get pressure. Just getting sacks on sacks, I mean, that's great. I love it. But we got to get sacks on key downs. Also, our team needs to run the ball because I'm going to tell you this right now. The Giants are not afraid to be in a close game because the only games they've won have been close games decided by less than 7 points. So I can't deny that their defense is doing something. Their defense is doing something, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They doing something. So, and I will admit, they doing something over there because they are definitely holding teams to where they need to hold. Now, I give the Cleveland Browns not credit as I give the Tennessee Titans. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the Tennessee Titans are a well-built team, but I also feel like the Tennessee Titans are kind of going through flux right now. So there could be a chance that the Giants just caught, because you got to think like this. Technically, the Giants played 2 teams that are in quarterback flux, about to play the third team. Because Tennessee quarterback about to get benched. And, well, Cleveland, they got a new quarterback, I guess you could say it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, long story short is, they're playing teams that, that are still kind of in that rebuild. Like Tennessee is still trying to figure out what they want to do. Tennessee got rid of both their receivers and then drafted a rookie. You know what I'm saying? So I know that limited their passing game. I think if the Giants played a Tennessee team that had A.J. Brown on it and Derrick Henry, no, I think the difference would have been – I think it definitely would have been a difference. Like, I'm just being honest with you guys. 3 quarterbacks that lost primary weapons and have looked different. Dak lost. Cooper. Rodgers lost. Devontae Adams. And god dang, Lord, my mind just went blank. Tennessee lost A.J. Brown. And, I mean, well, Julio Jones didn't really do nothing. But they lost Julio Jones, too. They redid their whole wide receiving core and brought in a rookie wide receiver. And guess what we're learning? That even though you're really good at throwing the football, even guys that are really, really good at throwing the football need someone to throw it and get someone to catch the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, you still kind of need someone that's really good at catching the ball. The RTDB hats are $25, $7 with shipping. Rodgers looked good the other night. He did, but that was in his second game. How many games has Dak played this year? So you guys see how you guys are all saying that Rodgers looked good in his second game? Well, guess what? Dak hasn't played his second game. You see the math? You guys see the math there? Dak didn't even make it through a first game. And it was probably because of this right here. Patrick Mahomes looked good, but Patrick Mahomes lost one receiver and they replaced him with a what? Number one receiver out of the draft. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Patrick Mahomes, they kind of know what they're doing over there. And how many other moving parts did Kansas City do? Like, think about this. Even Aaron Rodgers, they got rid of Devontae Adams, but they didn't do the rest of this stuff. Like, even the teams that got rid of certain players, they didn't do all of this. Think about this. This is all on the offense. All this right here is only on the offense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different things happened to Dak in one game, and he couldn't overcome it. See, neither could Aaron Rodgers, neither could none. And think about this: neither is Joe Burrows right now. And Joe Burrow's got a good. Joe Burrow's got a great receiver. He probably got the best receiver in football right now. Why isn't he playing well? And why isn't Joe Burrows getting the scrutiny that Dak is getting? When you talk about Joe Burrows, you know what people give you? Excuses on why he's not playing well. But when you talk about Dak Prescott, it's a regardless. It doesn't matter. Dak is supposed to do it. He's supposed to be. It don't matter. They paid him. Okay, but they drafted Joe Burrows, number one overall. So they paid him a lot. Like Joe Burrow's making way more money than Dak was making. We ain't gonna go there today, money. We ain't gonna go there today. We ain't even gonna go there today. But I know some folks' eyes is open, ears is being opened. Listen, if you got some of y'all just don't like Dak, and it's okay. It's okay. Like, listen to me. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just don't try to make it about football, though. Like, if you don't like that because you don't like him, then that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if Joe Burrow's just left the Super Bowl. What does that mean? Like, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Does going to the Super Bowl does that mean that you're a good quarterback? Like, question. Does every quarterback that play in the Super Bowl means that they are a good quarterback? You're going to tell me there's been no bad quarterbacks playing the Super Bowl? So when Jared Goff played in the Super Bowl and proceeded to do nothing, he was considered a good quarterback. But just think about that, though. Are we really trying to say that? Are we really trying to imply that? Like, there's been plenty of bad quarterbacks. There's been bad quarterbacks that won Super Bowl. Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl. They gave him a huge contract and then released him the next year. Am I trying to say Joe Burrows? I'm saying this. Joe Burrows is not playing good right now, and you can say whatever it is you want. I know some of you guys have godded him, but he is not playing good right now. So you can call it whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to tell you, when you say Joe Burrows isn't playing good, you know what people are going to instantly say? Oh, yeah, but he doesn't have this. He doesn't have that. 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 We do the same thing for Dak Prescott. You know what people say? Oh, those are excuses. So why isn't Joe Burrows playing good right now? Regardless. Like, come on, man. He didn't play a bad game. He played a half of a bad game because he didn't play the game. Remember that. Dak only played a half a game. He says, bruh, look at how many times he's been sacked. It's not the same fan. So Action Pal, is that Dak's fault he getting sacked? You guys see where we're going at now? You guys see how bad it is now? Now it's Dak's fault he's getting sacked. Or Action Pal, you talking to somebody else? Or are you giving Joe Burrows an excuse? So Joe Burrows listen, did you guys notice that? Did you guys notice how they made an excuse for Joe Burrows? I wrote that right down here for Dak. So why doesn't Dak get to use that? Dak got sacked twice in 2.5 quarters behind an offensive line that had 3 brand new people on it. Why doesn't Dak get to use that excuse? The same one that you just gave for Joe Burrows. Why can't Dak use that? Why can't that be true for Dak? Okay, good job. Action Pal says I'm actually applying that to somebody else. Okay, good. Like, come on. I'm going to tell you guys what we're really learning as fans is that on offense, all that other stuff matters. And you know what? I'm happy that it's happening like that because too oftenly we were just giving quarterbacks $50, $60 million and telling them go win you a Super Bowl. That is not how it works. And guess what? That's why running backs wouldn't get no money. That's why receivers, that's why every position in football was getting paid less than the quarterback. You want to know why? Because organizations were literally just cutting checks to quarterbacks and telling them go get them a check. And that is not how it works. Think about this. The best quarterback in football for the last 5 to 10 years has been who? Who was the best quarterback in football last year? Did the best quarterback in football last year win the Super Bowl? No. He did not. The best quarterback in football left in the NFC Championship game. Like, I'm just being real with you. Moday said, I love my team, my quarterback. I got faith. We sock globe. Absolutely. Let's get on. Let's finish this up. And we have 5,400 stars. We talking about Cowboys. We talking about Giants. Talking about Cowboys. We talking about Giants. Talking about Cowboys. We talking about Giants. Let's get it. The matchups. Brett Mayer, 3 of 3 right now on his PATs. Brett Mayer's actually been looking good. I'm gonna tell you guys also. He says Dak is not a bad quarterback. He's not the best either. He's good enough. Listen to me. Dak is me. Then that's me. I am not a bad father. I'm not the best father. But you know what? For my kids, I'm good enough. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to focus my life on trying to be the best father in the world. Why? Because I also got to be the best brother in the world. I also got to be the best dad in the world, the best employee in the world. You know what I'm saying? But I'm freaking good enough. You know what I'm saying? There ain't enough. There ain't Willy Wonkas around here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Dak play. Okay, let's go. Let's get back on it. He's good. Just put him. I see what y'all talking about. All right, last thing. Cowboys defense. Oh, actually, not Cowboys defense. Not Cowboys defense. I want to look at Cowboys offense right now. Something that has to improve, man. Listen to me. I know that Noah Brown is our number 1 receiver, but he can't be. Dak don't need to step up in big games. The team people around him need to step up in big games. Like, the people around him need to step up in big games. Because your defense gave up 160 yards. I'm going to tell you this right now. If the only person that you feel is responsible for losing and winning against, I'm about to block your ass. Because I'm not doing this all season. I'm telling you this right now. If you can't talk about anything else, how Dak is the ruin and how Dak need to do this, I'm about to block your ass. I'm just keeping it real. Because I can't do this. I can't do this for a whole season with y'all, bro. Like, I block people for my own sanity. You know what I'm saying? I do it for my own sanity. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't want nobody that can't appreciate their own quarterback that throw 37 touchdowns. And how you going to appreciate me? If you don't appreciate Dak Prescott, you ain't never going to share. You ain't never going to support. You ain't never going to send me no super chats. Because, man, Dak do way more than I do. All I do is get on here and talk about Cowboys. That motherfucker's actually out there trying to win games. This motherfucker broke his arm, broke his finger, and out here trying to come back so he can win y'all more games. If you can't appreciate that, bro, you ain't never going to appreciate me. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I don't own none of the Dallas Cowboys records. None of them. Dak on like 9. Like 9. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't going to appreciate him, I know for a fact you will not be missed over here. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to support me. That's just 100. He says, bro, I swear you answered more stuff about Dak that anyway. I'm a Cowboys fan till the day I die. Listen, I ain't even saying you got to be no Dak fan. I'm not even saying you got to be no Dak fan. Go here and just lie, like just flat out just make up stuff because you think he needs to come to this. Like, bro, knock it off. What more else does he need to prove? What more else does he need to prove? How about the team play better in big games? Because in the last 3 playoff games, your defense has given up over 150 yards rushing. He says, give me $40 million, I'll get out there with a broken finger. No, you won't, because if you broke your finger right now, you wouldn't go to work for half the money they paying you at your job. And if that's true, how many sick days are you taking off this year? Like, slap yourself. We be acting like money motivates us. Money don't do nothing, man. Money does motivate you. But Dak already earned that money. Like, Dak already earned that money. Rings is the only thing that matters. Yeah, to a wife, but not to the NFL players, because think about this. The players already know that 32, only one team is going to win it anyway. If rings was the only thing that mattered, they would only get paid for rings. There's a reason why the Cleveland Browns get paid every year and they don't win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like all this stuff matters. We can't just say, oh, rings are the only thing that matters. But yo, the Cowboys have to make CeeDee Lamb your bet. You got to figure this out, bro. TP said, I can't give him credit when he's due. Yes, we aren't. We can give credit when he's due, and we've already talked about Dak. But Dak hasn't played in a week, so shut up about Dak. Like, straight up. If the only thing you can talk about Dak is and he ain't played in 2 weeks, like, that's you, bro. That's not Dak. That's you. You know what I'm saying? That's you. And people keep on saying, West Coast, you keep on getting sidetracked. Exactly. That's why I'm going to start blocking folks. For my sanity. You see how that works? You feel me? For my sanity. This is all how it works. Cowboys have to fix that. Cowboys have to fix it. What's going on with CeeDee Lamb has to be fixed, bro. Has to be fixed. Has to be fixed. Has to be fixed. The Cowboys cannot just willingly just listen to me. I get it that Noah Brown is playing better than CeeDee Lamb, but listen to me right now. You even listen to me. Even when Scottie Pippen plays better than Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen will still never be Michael Jordan. Are there times that Scottie Pippen is going to be playing better than him? Yes, there are. But CeeDee Lamb is our freaking Michael Jordan. Like, I'm just being honest with you. CeeDee Lamb is our Michael Jordan. Bro, you have to fix this, Kellen Moore. You have to fix this, because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to you. What's going to happen is, bro, you have a first-round pick and you walked away from from Amari Cooper for him. You cannot allow this to fail. You cannot, bro. You walked away from so much for Sedarian. You cannot just be like, oh, well, it's not going to work out. No, bro. That's not how it works. And did you guys know that the Dallas Cowboys actually traded Amari Cooper for a 3-month training camp player? We actually traded Amari Cooper for a guy to play 3 months for the Dallas Cowboys and then be on the Washington Commanders right now. Because we traded Amari Cooper for John Ridgeway, who is not on the Cowboys, who is currently on the Washington Commanders. So think about this. We actually traded Amari Cooper away to make the Commanders better. He says, nah, Dak needs to, bro. He's not the only reason he lost in the playoff, but man, as soon as you said but, I already know. Then who was the other people while we lost? TC915? Who were the other people? People always like to say Dak is not the only reason why we lost, but they never talk about the other reasons. Like they never talk about the other reasons though. Oh, you funny, James. But but think about this. You literally we traded Amari Cooper away to help the Washington Commanders get better. Because the player that we traded him, that pick, we took that pick, got drafted Ridgeway, and now Ridgeway is now on the Washington Commanders. There is no way in hell that the Dallas Cowboys can sit around here and allow Sedarian to just diminish. There's no way in hell. There's no way that they're going to allow CeeDee Lamb to be the same position that he was when Amari Cooper was here. Think about this. If CeeDee Lamb is going to be your 2, why in the hell did you get rid of Amari Cooper? Chris Davis, your intelligence is this small, bro. Bruh, he's on their team. So obviously he can make them better. I'm not saying that he's going to make them better, but bro, how did that analogy fly right over your head? Like, come on, bruh. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. But yeah, man, Cowboys cannot accept this. This is not acceptable. It's not acceptable. This is not an acceptable outcome. Trading Amari Cooper away so that CeeDee Lamb can still be your number 2 receiver is not acceptable. It's not acceptable at all. It's not acceptable. And and I'm gonna tell you this right now, there has to 100% something done about this. This is not acceptable. This is not something we can just be like, okay, Noah Brown's the guy. No, 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 no. No, we drafted CeeDee Lamb in the first round pick. We walked away from Amari Cooper in the first round pick. That's 2 picks. And you walked away from the player that you got for Amari Cooper just so CeeDee Lamb can be the same guy? No. Absolutely no. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. I'm not saying you got to force feed him too. I'm not saying to force feed him, but I'm saying this has to be fixed. Like, this has to be fixed. CeeDee Lamb has to get a goddamn touchdown this week. Oh, my mama, I swear for Jesus, CeeDee Lamb had better get a goddamn touchdown this week, because I'm going to tell you this right now. Listen to me. I'm not even asking what's wrong with CeeDee. I'm asking you this right now. Kellen Moore, what the hell is wrong with you? This boy better get a touchdown this week. CeeDee Lamb is on 10 weeks straight without a touchdown. 9 weeks straight without 100 yards. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even want to add another receiver right now. Because you know what that means? They're going to use CeeDee Lamb less. I don't want to give Kellen Moore no more excuses not to get CeeDee Lamb involved in this goddamn offense. And he's not even getting the little Cavante Turpin. Bruh, I can't add no receiver on this team until you use the mother effers we got. Like, I don't know if CeeDee Lamb is tripping right now. I don't know. Because I've seen him play better than this. So it's hard for me to just write CeeDee Lamb off. Oh, he just not a. No, I can't do that. Because CeeDee Lamb did make us all believe. Listen to me. The Cowboys and you in this fandom and us as fans would not have believed that CeeDee Lamb couldn't have been a number 1 if you wouldn't have already seen it before. So he has made a believer of. That can't just go away, man. So Cowboys have to fix this. Has to fix this. Has to fix this. CeeDee Lamb needs to score. He has not scored in so long. You do not want this kid getting used. Listen to me. 88s are used to going in the end zone. 88s go in the end zone. The reason why you know Michael Irvin is because celebration in the end zone. Dez only throws up the X when he does what? When he scores. You know Drew Pearson by what? By the Hail Mary. That was a what? A freaking touchdown. 88 score. They don't do nothing else. They score. Dez may have 42 yards and a touchdown. Like 88s are known for getting in the end zone, bro. And we all know that's true. That's one thing we can all agree on. 88's getting that end zone. So this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They got to fix this, bro. And Kellen Moore, if you can't fix this, you are useless, bro. You're useless. It's useless. Like right now, bro, no offensive weapon on this team is getting targeted like a absolutely number one guy. Nobody is. Tony Pollard's not. CeeDee Lamb's not. Ezekiel Elliott's not. Think about this. Even if you think Noah Brown is better than CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown's not getting more targets. CeeDee Lamb is actually getting more targets than Noah Brown. I'm going to tell you that. Listen, it's too late. CeeDee Lamb already got the 88. He ain't changing his number unless he go to another team. That's unheard of. He's not going to change his number to number 10. Like, he making so much money off that 88 and selling them jerseys, bro. He not about to do that. And to be honest with you, the expectation is on the fans, not really him. Because if he had on number 10, I don't think the number 10 would make him. I don't think that would make this. I don't think changing of a jersey number is going to affect that much. TC915, I agree with you. He said in no universe is Noah Brown better than CeeDee Lamb. And I'm going to tell you, I agree with you. But I don't like the fact that it definitely seems like they're trying to sell that narrative. Let Lamb make contested catches. Antonio Bryant was a better 88. I mean, I don't want to start comparing players, man. In no universe, maybe it will get better when Gallup gets back. I doubt that. I like what you said, though, TP. TC says, I think this is the week he gets back on track. I think he gets about 12 to 13 targets. I can see him going 10 for a 110 and a tubby. That'd be a good day for CeeDee Lamb. He needs a day. CeeDee Lamb needs a day like that. Like, when was the last time you see him do his little thing? Even when he had that big play last year, he didn't do it. I mean, last week, he didn't do it. His little signature move, he didn't do it. He said, if you think Noah better, then Lamb lean forward a little bit. That's funny. Latia says she need to inbox me. Inbox me. We just got to believe in our team. No, that's what you got to do. Like, I went to a parent-teacher conference this morning. They didn't tell me to believe in my kids. They said, help your kids. You know what I'm saying? Why are you going to believe that if you thirsty, do you need to believe that water's going to come, or do you need to go get somebody some water? You need to go get somebody some water. Like, this isn't church. This is football. Faith has no place in football. You know what I'm saying? And the X's and O's, no, that's not faith. You don't have faith that he's going to catch it. That's why they go to practice every day. If I had faith my kids were going to catch the ball, we wouldn't go to practice every day. But they go to practice every single day. I think the problem is Cooper Rush is more comfortable throwing to Noah Brown than CeeDee Lamb. That could actually be a realistic thing, considering they're both on the bench. They were both on the second team. The pressure may be overwhelming Lamb. He may snap out of it. Listen to me. If he don't snap out of it, you can pull him out of it, but by doing what? By getting him a touchdown. Like, I'm not going to wait for my kids to snap out of funk. I'm going to take them to go get some ice cream. I see my kids walking around with their head down. I'm not going, they'll be good in a couple of days. No, I'm going to take them to get some ice cream. What's on your head? What's on your heart? Talk to me. Well, everyone is going to make mistakes, practice or no practice. Yes, but if you're still making mistakes, if you're still making a lot of mistakes after practice, then you shouldn't be in the NFL. This isn't a job for you. I says, nah, he was a business last week. I didn't see him celebrating after first downs. He was focused, and the week is the perfect opportunity for Lamb to get back to business. Yes, but listen to me. I don't think Lamb is one of those dudes where I think Lamb is one of those dudes where he needs to be having fun. Like Dez was a guy who he played angry. You know what I'm saying? I think CeeDee Lamb is not like that. I think CeeDee Lamb is one of those dudes that likes to have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he wants to have fun, smiling. And he doesn't seem like a guy that's always frowning. So the Cowboys need to get him back to being himself. Get the kid a touchdown. Get him a touchdown. Get that monkey off his back, because I know for a fact CeeDee Lamb knows exactly when the last time he got a touchdown. I know he does. Like I know CeeDee Lamb knows when was the last time he got a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Know that, man. Cowboys this week, get CeeDee Lamb a touchdown. Listen to me. If you get, I have a feeling that if you get CeeDee Lamb a touchdown, get him in space, then I feel like it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Because listen to me, I'm gonna end it on this right here, and I just want y'all to think about this. Didn't it seem like CeeDee Lamb started being more fiery after Noah Brown was going off? Like, because I'm on the sideline, so I know he was way more vocal on the sidelines after Noah Brown got that touchdown. It almost like it woke him up. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like all this pressure, and listen to me, you guys, listen to me. Listen to me. I told you guys that these young guys, they don't handle pressure the way we used to, y'all. Like, they got the World Wide Web, they got the internet, they got everything, bro. These dudes everybody just don't be like, oh, cuz I'm gonna go. My mama died, my dad. Listen to me. Brett Favre's daddy died, bro. He went out there and had the game of his life. Dez Bryant's dad passed. He went out there and had a crazy catch. Bro, these dudes aren't built like that in 2022. Like, you got, bruh, Lamar Odom. Listen to me. Just Google what Lamar Odom's doing. That's all I'm going to say. If you like it, I love it. But I'm just saying, it's different, bruh. This is different. And that's why I was scared about putting all this excess pressure on Lamb. Because I'm like, bruh, these new dudes ain't built like that, bruh. They not. They getting a whole lot of money early. You know what I'm saying? They coming in. Listen to me. We are now in the era that kids are going to be like NFL teams are going to be drafting millionaires. Think about that. We're in the era where NFL teams are going to be drafting millionaires. Why? Because of the freaking NFI deals that these kids are getting. Like, that's just facts. That is the life we live. This is different, bruh. And y'all be wondering why these kids don't care about Super Bowls, because they're making millions of dollars in college. See, in the NFL, it used to be set up where you had to play a bunch of free football. Then if you were lucky, you got paid to play. Now, bro, you just got to go to the right school, and you're going to get paid to play. Well, what if some of them players are only playing for money? Nobody ever thought about that. Nobody ever thought about that. Listen, I was one of those guys that was actually against kids getting paid in college. You want to know why? Because they're already getting paid in college. It's called a per diem. People be like, oh, yeah, but they make all this money for the college and all this money. Yeah, you do. And you get an education out of it too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do. You do. That's life. You don't always get paid for what you get. That's just what it is. Did your parents get a check when you turned 18? Y'all talking about what student athletes do for colleges. Hell, I'm a mom. I'm a parent. I ain't get no check when my daughter moved out. When she moved out to go to UCLA, I ain't get no check. Nothing. So miss me with the school. What they do? What they do? Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. Like, bro, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, man, that drive in football is going to be diminished. I'm going to tell y'all that. It's going to be diminished because you don't have kids coming into the NFL hungry anymore. You have kids coming into the NFL who are already paid in full and fat. So even if this NFL thing doesn't work out, guess what? I can still go pursue my rapping career. You want to know why? Because I'll have a whole lot of money left. Just being real with y'all, bro. Y'all wondering why these new players are divas and why they're all into this other stuff? And like, bruh, let's just be real. Every Dallas Cowboy on our team has something else they do on the side, whether it's rap or do a clothing brand, bruh. But why you think? Why you think? You guys gave these kids so many other things to think about other than football. These are the repercussions of it. You have a lot of soft players, soft dudes coming into the NFL. You want to know why? Because they're not hungry like that. You want to know why? Because they're already full. Why would I be? I mean, yeah, I want to get to the NFL so I can make a whole lot more money, but I'm making a lot of money right now. You know what I'm saying? What wide receiver should we target in a trade? Nobody right now. Keep it real. The only receiver I want out there is Michael Thomas. And they're not going to trade him. Denzel Mims, I don't think they're going to trade him. I actually think Denzel Mims would actually be better than CeeDee Lamb and Noah Brown right now, though. I didn't think that I thought he would be a solid number 2 because I thought CeeDee Lamb would be a good number 1. But I think Denzel Mims could. Denzel Mims, Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas is not realistic though. Just being real, he's not realistic. TC says most of them kids gonna be broke by the time they get to the league. Most 19-year-olds odds don't know what to do with that kind of cash. Yes, they do because they have financial advisors, my boy. Yes, they do. And you know what they're also doing with that money? They're also breaking the money up over the years that they're in college. So they are leaving money with college. They are leaving money with money. Diva's nice way of putting it. I'm just saying, yeah, when the NFC football come out last year, more money. And facts. Trust me, bro, there is no money in the music industry to be made unless you get a big time producer or superstar. Listen to me, it don't matter because these guys have money to chase those dreams. See, it's a difference between some broke dude in the hood that's making rap and a professional athlete that's making rap. A professional athlete has the money to chase that dream. That dude down the street, he going to have to eventually sell drugs to keep his rap game going, or he's going to have to go get a job at Walmart, and that's not going to help his whole thing of what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, last questions. You guys know I talk a lot about life, talk a lot about football too, but we talk about a lot about life too. We talked about the Giants. This was the first look. We just kind of went over their offense today. That's all we kind of talked about, their offense. We talked about offense in general today. If you guys noticed, we didn't talk about anything defense related. Anything. I talked about the Cowboys offense. I talked about the Giants offense. That's all we talked about. Next show, we're going to be doing Cowboys versus Giants first look, and we're going to be talking about defense. We're talking about the Giants' whole defense. Talk about the Dallas Cowboys defense. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I like to do that is because then when people watch these shows later, I can name this show First Look Offense, so First Look Defense. So if you only want to listen to the defense, you can watch the next show. If you have questions about the defense, ask it on the next show, and I got you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you guys, we have 5,700 stars, 5,700 stars, 5,700 stars. Hey, I want to let you guys in on a little secret about me. I know that social media and sports get all riled up. As long as you ain't saying nothing super disrespectful, I block folks, and then literally at the end of the show, I go and unblock them. Why? Because I know, hey, you might have woke up on the wrong side of bed. Maybe you woke up this morning, you're you know what I'm saying, and Dak Prescott accidentally took your girlfriend or something. I don't know. He liked your girlfriend's picture, and you ain't feeling him this morning. I get it. It happens. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got y'all, man. I just know that West Coast, I'm not trying to be like these other bloggers. I'm not trying to be like these other guys. You know what I'm saying? I believe there is a clear path in what the Lord has called me to do. on this social media platform, and I'm going to do it, man. Like, I'm going to bring it exactly the way I bring it. And listen to me. When you guys see me overly ecstatic and happy about this Dallas Cowboy team, no matter what's going on, then guess what? You guys will know that's a good place to be, because I will never just be okay and satisfied with just, and I get it. Winning in the NFL is hard. It's very, very hard. But we also have opportunities to prepare to make it easier. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys, I'm going to tell you this right now, Cowboy fans, I'm taking the Cowboys in the under on this. I'm putting my money on the Cowboys in the under. That's your free bet. And if I was you, I would put it in now, because as the odds get closer, they're going to we won't be the underdog going into this game, I don't believe. At kickoff, I don't believe we'll be the underdog. Like, we're 9-1 versus the Giants. I get they weren't 2-0, but that's only one game difference. And I'm going to tell you guys this too. Cowboys win this week because of how it works out. Listen to me. The Cowboys could actually be in second place this week. We could be in second place this week because we beat the Giants. Philadelphia beats the Commanders. Philadelphia's in first. Cowboys are in second, just like that. Now, if Philadelphia loses, which I don't believe they will, Philadelphia loses, then guess what? We'd be in a tie for first place. Because then you would have, actually, no, we would not. We would be in first place because we'd be 2-1. I take that back. So just like that, you know what I'm saying? You'd be tied. You'd be tied for first place because the Eagles are 2-1. But, no. West Coast is wrong. West Coast is wrong. West Coast is wrong. If Philly loses and we win, we're in first place. Anybody know why? TCP, you're absolutely, he says a lot of NFL players don't even know how to handle that type of cash. Facts. Does anybody know why? If we win this week and Philly loses, we're in first place in the division. Look at Matt. Hey, listen to me, Bubba, Booby, knock it off. Knock it. Yeah, but it's too early to be. No, it ain't. And it's never too early to tell me happy birthday. Never. Don't believe that. It's never too early. Hey, my birthday's October 24th. It's never too early to tell me happy birthday. Never. You want to tell me happy birthday today? I'm not tripping. I got to go. Yeah, but the reason we will be in first place is because of the division wins. Listen, we all play division teams this week. So think about this. If Philadelphia loses to the Washington Commanders and we beat the New York Football Giants, we're in first place. Just like that. Oh, what a difference a week makes. October 24th is my birthday. What's up with you? October 24th is my birthday. That's my birthday. That's All Scouts Day. That's National Cowboy Day. You feel me? It's your boy. That's your boy. But hey, man, let me I gotta go get my daughter, man. To be available Saturday. Let me look. All right, I'm out of here. Washington will be in first, so by Monday we should know if we are playing for first place. Oh my God! Damn, Tranchina, man. Oh my God! It just got interesting. Look at that. Now, if that didn't put a smile on your face, technically the Cowboys could be playing for first place on Monday night. Salute. I'll leave on that note. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.